pinch hitter in for the Nighthawks here, Will Beckham. And he'll drive one deep, headed towards right center field, and they're gonna watch it go! A 2-run shot! Touch 'em all, Beckham on the pinch hit, 2-run blast. There's a connection. Out towards right field. That one is up, and away. Evan Shoffett, touch 'em all. A 2-run blast, and the Nighthawks will lead 6-0. It's a beautiful day for baseball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Babe Ruth Field at Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park Nighthawk Baseball on your home for the Nighthawks, the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for today's broadcast. I'm Mark Oliver with Nighthawk Nation. National Park College plays host to the Vikings of Carl Albert State College, celebrating homecoming here for National Park College. Nighthawks took game one 15-11 in a thriller, in which Evan Shoffett, the left fielder, set the single-season walks record for National Park College. And now NPC, who is on the outside looking in NJCAA Region 2 play, looks to get the series sweep against the Vikings and start a rally as we look ahead to the final days of the regular season. Just 11 games left for the Nighthawks this season. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We'd love you to give you a shout out on the broadcast, and just drop your name and your location in the comments. We'll be happy to shout you out. National Park College 14-27 on the season, 8-17 on the year in Region 2 play. They just snapped a 3-game losing streak, and it's all up from here. Carl Albert State College 15-30 on the year, 8-17 in Region 2 play. And the Vikings are a team that struggles a bit on the road. They're 5-20 away from home, and something that the Nighthawks hope to continue capitalizing on. Miles Anderson gets the start for NPC in today's game, and in fact, we'll pull up the starting lineups for you here in game number 2. Bryson Sellier leads things off at shortstop. Cam Tyson at first. Dayton Bassett in the 3 spot, the DH. D'Angelo Hinojosa at second. Evan Shoffett, as you see on your screen, the sophomore left fielder, batting 5th today. Josh Beasley, who hit a grand slam in game 1, bats 6th in right field. Eli Hutcherson at the hot corner. Jesus Minjarez behind the plate, and Hunter Gwill in center field for the sophomore Miles Anderson. Warming up on your screen as you see here, Anderson looking to shut the door on the Vikings in the series for today's game. And it's been a good season for Miles. It'll be his 12th start of the season. He's 1-4 on the year, 6.49 ERA with 29 strikeouts. That's second on the team for National Park College. And as Jesus Minjarez throws down to second, we're ready to start the show here for game number 2. Leading things off for the Vikings will be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters, starting with number 12, Trey Meigel, the center fielder. These games today on homecoming moved up due to inclement weather, and as we move into Game 2, there is a chance that the weather hits during today's contest. We'll keep you updated if there are any delays, things like that, but we'll be with you here until the conclusion of game number 2. And of course, here on homecoming, the Nighthawks softball team also playing just across the way over at Hank Aaron Field. They picked up a big win in game number 1 of their series against Carl Albert State, a 10-1 win, scoring 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, including 2 3-run home runs to walk it off in that one. We'll keep you updated on the score for Game 2 for that showdown as we bring you Nighthawk baseball today. A leadoff single for Michael will start the show here for Carl Albert State in the top of the first inning. Batting second for the Vikings, number 13, the left fielder, Preston Curtis. Anderson takes his time, has the pitch he wants, fires that one in there, gets away from Minjarez, and the runner takes off for second. So Michael moves into scoring position. No outs here in the first inning. Anderson checking the runner, fires one in there, induces the swinging strike as Curtis went for it. Count moves to 1-1 on the Viking left fielder. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Another swinging strike as Anderson gets into his groove early. And the left fielder Curtis is down in the count, 1-2. Checking the runner, Michael at second. There's a foul tip. Got a piece of it, and he's going to stay alive at the plate. New baseball incoming. As Carl Albert State looks to strike first here in game number 1. The Nighthawks took control of game 1 early with 8 runs in the bottom of the first inning. And that was just playing keep away from the Vikings for the rest of the contest, who threatened late in the 7th inning. But the Nighthawks able to hold on for a 15-11 decision in the win. The strikeout, throw him down to first. Tyson makes the play, and down goes Curtis for the first out of the first inning. It brings up the right fielder, number 0, Colton Sagely. One out, one on here in the top of the first. From Babe Ruth Field at Majestic Park in Hot Springs, a beautiful day for baseball. Not a lot of wind. The temperature feels just right as that ball gets away from Minjarez. And scooting on down the third is Michael. Sagely steps back into the box, count 1-0. Anderson fires that one in, and it is connected out towards deep right field, and the catch is made. 2 down here in the first inning. A run scores as Michael will come in on the sacrifice fly. Sagely flying out to Josh Beasley out in right field. 1-0 Carl Albert State. Next up for the Vikings, the second baseman, number 3, Zach Burns. 2 down as Anderson fires that one in, just missing on the outside, ball 1. Anderson able to hit his mark there, bring the count even, 1-1. The count moves to 2-1. Anderson and the Nighthawks looking to get out of the first inning without any more damage here. As that one gets away, it's 3-1. Talked about game 1. It was an 8-run lead for NPC to start things off. As the bats got hot and stayed hot in the early go, but Carl Albert was able to chip away at the deficit throughout the game. With 2 runs in the third, 4, 3 in the fifth, and 3 in the seventh. The Nighthawks had a big 5th inning with 6 runs across. And that proved to be just enough to take the game for good. Josh Beasley with a grand slam that inning, as the Nighthawks out hit the Vikings 13-10. So Burns heads down to first base on the base on balls. Chance Noah steps in for the Vikings. 2 out, 1 on here in the top of the first. Game 2 of today's game will be a 9-inning showdown. And we're going to try to get the whole thing in before the weather hits. Count is 1-0. That one sails high, gets away from Anderson. It's a quick 2-0 on the designated hitter, Chance Noah. (3-0) the count on the DH, Chance Noah. Anderson looking to battle back and get out of the inning. Anderson has the pitch he wants. 3-0 is on its way, and it's right down the middle for strike 1. The 3-1 delivery. Strike 2. Anderson finds his mark in back-to-back pitches. And now the Vikings are down to their final strike in the top of the first inning. Payoff pitch incoming from sophomore hurler Miles Anderson. On its way, swung through, strike 3. The second strikeout of the inning for Miles Anderson. The Nighthawks will come to bat in the bottom of the first inning, trailing 1-0. That's next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Bryson Selye leads things off for National Park College in the bottom of the first inning, trailing 1-0 to the Vikings of Carl Albert State College. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you for tuning in to Nighthawk Baseball today. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're here to see. Happy homecoming to you as NPC looks for the series sweep over the Vikings today after taking Game 1, 15-11. Count quickly 2-0 on the Nighthawk shortstop Selye. The 1, 2, and 3 hitters due up here in the bottom of the first inning will be Selye, Tyson, and Dayton Bassett. And there is a drive out towards center field, reeled in by Trey Meagle out in center field for the first out of the inning. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, the hard-hitting first baseman, Cameron Tyson. The sophomore from Cullen, Louisiana, makes his way to home plate. See if he can spark the offense and try to tie this game here in the first. First pitch, taken for ball 1. Want to say hello to Shauna Selye on the broadcast here on Bryson and the Nighthawks. Thank you for tuning in today. Glad to have you. Tyson's going to take that one for strike 1. The count is even on the first baseman. One out in the bottom of the first inning. There's a hard hit ground ball out to shortstop on the backhand. The throw to first is in time. Tyson is tagged for the out, 2 away. Not sure if we mentioned it, on the hill for the Carl Albert Vikings, number 27, Matthew Winters. Winters making his 14th appearance of the season, is 3-1 this year, a 7.15 ERA. He has 27 strikeouts, and that ball is drilled out towards left field, and it is gone. Dayton Bassett, touch them all. He'll tie the game on a shot out of the left field wall. What a hit by the former Fountain Lake Cobra, representing Garland County well. High fives and handshakes incoming for the designated hitter for National Park College. The hits keep coming for National Park College. The bats heated up in game one like we talked about. And a celebration as Bassett goes yard. We're tied. Next up for the Nighthawks will be second baseman D'Angelo Hinojosa, affectionately known as D-Lo around these parts. Hinojosa back into the lineup for this series and looking to spark the offense and give NPC its first lead of game two. There's a connection out towards right center field, and it stays in the park, and it is reeled in by Sagely for out number 3. All tied up, headed to the second inning. Nighthawk baseball continues on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We head to the top of the second inning where we're all tied up after a bottom of the first inning home run by Dayton Bassett, his 4th of his Nighthawk career, tying the game at 1 apiece. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Happy to have you with us today. Today's game's brought to you by the following sponsors: by Natural Hearing Centers, Ouachita Children's Youth and Family Services Prevention Programs, Allen Tillery Auto Group, CHI St. Vincent, First Security Bank, and Hot Springs Sports Medicine. If you would like to support Nighthawk Athletics, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. As we head to the second inning, it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters do it for the Vikings of Carl Albert State College. It's Kent Carlisle leading things off, the first baseman, taking the first pitch he sees for strike 1 from Miles Anderson. Another pitch coming in hot and heavy from Anderson. Sails away, doesn't hit his mark. It's 1-1 on Carlisle. Same pitch, same place, same result, 2-1 on the Viking first baseman, Kent Carlisle. We'll also see Reed Carroll and Connor Wyatt this inning for the Vikings. 2-1 delivery, gets a low below the knees, 3-1. Anderson looking to battle back here. Winds and fires a 3-1. There's a swinging strike to bring the count full. Anderson knocking down 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Looking to add to his total here. Payoff pitch on its way, a ground ball. Scooped up by Sellier at short. The throw to first. Tyson scoops and makes the play. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Carlisle goes out 6-3. Next up for the Vikings, shortstop Reed Carroll. Anderson takes his time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that is drilled. Out towards center field. Gwill going back to the wall. It's off the wall. And standing up at second base is the hitter Reed Carroll. It's a 1-out double for the Carl Albert Vikings. So Carroll is aboard with a big base hit, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 5, Connor Wyatt. Go-ahead run now in scoring position for the Vikings. Standing at second is Carroll. 1 out in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat, taken just high for a ball. Anderson taking his time, getting the sign from his battery mate, Jesus Minjarez, the veteran. The 1-0 on its way, bouncing low off the turf, 2-0. Across the way over at Hank Aaron Field, Nighthawks softball is deep into Game 2 against Carl Albert State. NPC leads in the bottom of the 5th inning, 7-1. The count is 2-0 on Connor Wyatt. Anderson fires the next pitch off the mark, 3-0. Nighthawks trying not to add another base runner here with 1 away. Anderson checking the runner. Carroll, the 3-0 on its way. And back to second. Ball bounces off of Sellier, goes into left field. And no room for the runner to run, but the walk is issued to Wyatt back at home plate. There's 2 on with 1 out. So Wyatt advances on 4 consecutive pitches. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 1, Isaac Sizemore. Carroll on second, Wyatt on first as Sizemore steps into the batter's box. Anderson eyes the base runner. First pitch home, right down the middle for a strike. Count is 0-1. Batter shows bunt, pulls back 1-1. Anderson taking his time on the hill. 1-1 on its way. Bunt pulled back. Strike 2 called as Sizemore took it looking. Here's the pitch, and a swinging strike. Down goes Sizemore for out number 2. It's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Miles Anderson, who inches ever so close to taking over the number 2 spot all time for NPC strikeouts. Anderson now sitting at 75 career Ks, 1 shy of Cole Rodriguez in the 2nd spot for National Park College. Back to the top of the lineup we go for Carl Albert State. The center fielder, Trey Michael, steps in. Michael singled and scored his first time up. The lone run for the Vikings in today's game. The count is 1-0. Two down, runner on second here in the top of the second. Anderson fires that pitch just outside. Count moves to 2-0. And a pickoff attempt. Nothing going there, just keeping the runner at bay. Count remains 2-0 at the plate on Trey Michael. Anderson fires in the 2-0, again missing his mark, 3-0. As things begin to heat up for Carl Albert State here in the second inning. Big opportunity for Trey Michael at the plate. Runner on first is Wyatt. Runner on second is Carroll. The 3-0 is right down the middle for a gimme. Strike one on Michael. There's a connection. In left field, foul territory. Evan Schaffet slides and makes the grab. Down go the Vikings in the second inning. They'll strand two on the base pass. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning where the Nighthawks will try to grab the lead here in game number 2. That's next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit
Bottom of the second inning here at the ballpark. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Evan Schaffet leads things off for the home team as we expect to see the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up here in the bottom of the second in a 1-1 ball game. Evan Schaffet, as we mentioned, back in game number 1, 4 walks for the sophomore left fielder, breaking Panama Mendez's single-season walks record for National Park College. Mendez had 45 in a season before. Schaffet's already up to 47 on the season. And had a chance to talk to Evan in between games, and he said, I'm not sure about the walk record. It makes it sound like I don't get on base. And I said, no, man, it makes it sound like you get on base all the time. Schaffet, not one to necessarily bask in the limelight, a very humble individual for National Park College, a great leader for this program. And he'll do whatever it takes to help his team win, even if that means taking 4 pitches to get on base. Count is 1-2 on the left fielder here in the bottom of the second inning of a 1-1 game. Facing off against Winters on the mound. Shoffett will take that one high to even the count 2-2. Next pitch on its way, and Shoffett drives that one foul out of play into the Nighthawks softball game happening next door. NPC currently leading in the 6th inning, 8-1. Next pitch coming in, that's ball 3, and the count is full on Evan Shoffett. Payoff pitch incoming. There's ball 4. Sometimes if you talk about it, it happens. Shoffett with another walk. The 5th of the series as he up to 48 in his Nighthawk career. Get on base any means possible. Not bad for the leadoff hitter in today's inning here in the second. Josh Beasley, the right fielder, comes to bat now. Beasley with a huge hit back in game number 1, a grand slam that ended up deciding game number 1 against the Vikings. He'll swing at the first pitch he sees. He'll hang in the air out towards right field. Sagely makes the catch one away. Had a chance to talk to Josh Beasley about that hit in between games. He said, I couldn't believe I did it. I've really considered myself to be more of a pitcher these days since Rich Thompson's really thrown number 40 in on the mound. To great success, I might add, but the man from down under has never lost his ability to swing the bat and swing it well. Next up for the Nighthawks, third baseman Eli Hutcherson. The sophomore from Cabot steps in, 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Shoffett, the runner on first for NPC. Winters winds and fires, reeled in by the catcher. No room for the runner to run. The count is 2-0 on Eli Hutcherson. Winters shakes off a pitch, finds the one he wants from his battery mate Connor Wyatt. 2-0 delivery on its way, outside, ball 3. Throw over to first as Evan Shoffett makes his way back safely. Here's the pitch, and Beasley will foul that one into the parking lot. And, of course, we didn't forget about everybody's favorite pastime at Majestic Park, car dodgeball. We'll keep you updated. But the ball is currently 0 for 1 here in game number 2. Count even, 1 apiece. 1 on, 1 out. And Hutcherson will drive that one into left center field. That will get down. Shoffett takes off heading for third on the play. Shoffett's going to be wheeled around heading for home. Here comes Shoffett for the go-ahead run for National Park College. What a hit by Eli Hutcherson on the RBI double. NPC takes its first lead of game 2. And that'll bring up Jesus Minjarez to the plate. Minjarez getting the start behind the backstop here in game number 2. He grew up playing on these fields. First pitch of the at-bat. Minjarez takes it for a ball. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. Hutcherson stands in scoring position on second. Good eye by Minjarez. The appeal down. The home plate umpire not happy with the fans in attendance here. Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch from Winters, popped up by Minjarez. Trailing out towards foul territory. It'll stay in the field of play. The catch is made, and no opportunity for Hutcherson to tag up. 2 down here in the second. Next up for the Nighthawks, center fielder Hunter Gwill. Gwill has been quite the surprise offensively this season for National Park College, really turning it on late in the season. Formerly of Bentonville West High School. Brings his talents to Hot Springs from the NWA. First pitch of the at-bat is below the knees, ball 1. Winters checks the runner. Here's the pitch home. Watched in by Gwill, 2-0. Winters checks the runner, fires that one in, finds the strike zone for strike 1. The count is 2-1 on Hunter Gwill. Winters has the pitch he wants from Wyatt. 2-1 on its way. Gwill fouls it into the parking lot. And Carr Dodgeball struggles to find its first victim. 2's on the board for National Park College here in the second. Winters shakes off a pitch. He has what he wants. The 2-2 to Hunter Gwill. Count goes full as the Nighthawks center fielder looks to get on base and keep the rally alive after plating a run here in the bottom of the second inning. Hutcherson on second. The 3-2 bounces in the dirt. That's a 2-out walk issued to Gwill. And back to the top of the lineup we go. The second walk issued by Winters this inning. That brings up Bryson Sellier. Hello to Sharon watching on the broadcast from Texas saying, let's go Nighthawks. Guys, Nana gives dollars for home runs that come from 2-5, Bryson Sellier. The Nighthawks would love to see a 3-run bomb here. First pitch of the at-bat sails way too high, ball 1. Winters shakes off a pitch. Count 1-0. Runners on first and second. Sellier drives that one deep. Headed out towards left center field. It's going to stay in the park. Reeled in near the warning track, and down go the Nighthawks in the second inning. Let's go to the third. The Nighthawks take the lead 2-1. Back in a moment here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the third inning getting just underway here from Babe Ruth Field, Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Leading things off for the Carl Albert Vikings will be the left fielder, number 13, Preston Curtis, facing off against Miles Anderson on the hill for NPC. 3 strikeouts today for Anderson, who hails out of Texas, the sophomore. Firing that one in low below the knees of Curtis. Count 2-1 on Preston Curtis. Curtis struck out his first time up today, 0 for 1 today. Carl Albert reeling after losing the lead in the bottom of the second inning. An RBI double by Eli Hutcherson put the Nighthawks on front as each team shares 2 hits apiece in Game 2 of today's contest. Count 3-1. Anderson fires that one in. Strike 2. The count goes full. Anderson loves the level of pressure that the full count adds to the batter. Tries to thrive on it. Looking for another strikeout here. The 3-2 swung through and got him. Strikeout number 4 for Miles Anderson today. So there's one down here in the third inning. Colton Sagely steps to the plate. The right fielder 0 for 1 today, popping out to Josh Beasley. First pitch, high, ball 1. Anderson looking to battle here with 1 away in the third inning against Colton Sagely. The next pitch is fouled back off the screen. Another high offering from Miles Anderson. Count moves to 3-1 on Sagely, threatening to be the first Viking base runner of the inning. Here's the pitch, and that's a pop-up. Into the field of play. Jesus Minjarez sails underneath it in foul territory to make the grab. Great guidance there from Eli Hutcherson to help guide the catcher where he needed to be. 2 down here in the third inning. First 2 batters retired for Carl Albert State College in the third. Next up, the second baseman, Zach Burns. Burns walked his first time up. Facing off against Miles Anderson with 2 outs here in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat. That's ball 1 at the shoulders. The 1-0 delivery, and that one is drilled out towards left field. Shoffett back at the warning track. It's over his head. Shoffett able to reel it in, get it in, but it's going to be a 2-out double for Zach Burns. The tying run is aboard for Carl Albert State College. Now it's up to the designated hitter, Chance Noah, to try to bring him in. Noah struck out to end the first inning. Anderson would love to repeat history here to get the Vikings out of the third inning. Three hits for the Carl Albert Vikings today compared to 2 for NPC. Burns the runner on second. Anderson keeps a close eye, throws the pitch in towards home. Ball 1. Another offering by Anderson. Ball 2. 3 pitches, 3 balls for the designated hitter, Chance Noah, with Kent Carlisle standing on deck for Carl Albert State. The 3-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Anderson knew he had a lane to work with, took it. Now he'll have to battle back in the count. There's a foul ball. The count goes full. And now Anderson will pursue strikeout number 5 today. If he could strand the tying run at second. Be some big motivation for the Nighthawks going into the batter's box. Here's the pitch, popped up, foul, no play to be made. The count remains full on Chance Noah. Noah steps back into the box, standing directly at the back of the batter's box. On the front side, awaiting the 3-2 for Miles Anderson. Anderson checks the runner, Burns. Payoff pitch, fouled away. Noah back into the box. Miles Anderson takes his time. The 3-2 swung through, strike 3. Anderson gets strikeout number 5 today and shuts down the Vikings, leaving a runner on the base pass. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Nighthawks will look to extend on a 2-1 lead. That's next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Bottom of the 3rd inning here from the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Cameron Tyson leads things off for the boys in blue as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. NPC leading 2-1. A solo home run from Dayton Bassett, an RBI double from Eli Hutcherson has the Nighthawks on the board in this one. Miles Anderson doing Miles Anderson things on the hill. 5 strikeouts today through 3 innings. Pretty impressive for the sophomore sensation. Stranding Viking runners on the base paths. NPC took game 1 15-11, looking for the series sweep. And on homecoming, just across the way, National Park College looking to put the finishing touches on a softball series sweep over Carl Albert State College. In the top of the 7th inning, NPC leading 8-2, but the Vikings looking to try to start a rally. They have the bases loaded with 2 outs. We'll keep you updated when that game goes final. Back at the plate here, 2-1 on Cameron Tyson. Takes the next pitch for a ball, 3-1 on the sophomore first baseman. Tyson 0 for 1 here in game number 2. He grounded out to shortstop his first time up. He'll take that pitch for ball 4. A leadoff walk for National Park College. So the first baseman is on, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Dayton Bassett. The former Fountain Lake Cobra hit a solo shot to tie the game in the bottom of the first inning. Let's see what he can do here. Bassett has really come alive as a hitter late in the season here. He's had the confidence of Coach Rich Thompson, Coach Marcus Wyatt all season long, but really putting it to the test in the games that matter for National Park College. First pitch of the at-bat from Winters, down near the shoestrings, ball one. When you talk about NPC in terms of the Region 2 standings, yeah, they're on the outside looking in from where they need to be, but after taking a big Game 1 win over the Vikings today and trying to get the series sweep today, that could do great things for the Nighthawks moving up the standings. As it stands, NPC is really only half a game back from being in a postseason position. And after today's game, still 10 games left for the Nighthawks, which could swing things considerably when you take a look at who's left on the schedule. But first, they've got to take care of business today against Carl Albert in game number 2. The count is 1-2 on Dayton Bassett. Runner on first, no outs. Here's the pitch from Winters, and Bassett drives that one out into right field. It'll stay in the park. Reeled in by Sagely, one away. Next up for the Nighthawks, D'Angelo Hinojosa, the man from Houston, Texas. Makes his way to the plate, looking to bring in Cam Tyson. 63 steps into the box, ready to go, the music man, as we like to call him here for National Park College. Slight breeze blowing out towards the outfield as D'Lo takes that one and bounces off the plate. Tyson takes off for second. He's in scoring position, standing up. So Tyson advances on the passed ball. Count 1-0 on D'Lo. Here's the pitch from Winters, watched in by Hinojosa, strike one. Across the way, the Nighthawks softball game has gone final. NPC sweeps the Vikings with an 8-2 victory in Game 2 on homecoming. Congratulations to Coach Autumn Wyatt and her squad on 2 bounce-back wins in today's series. Ground ball to second, scooped up, throw to first. Hinojosa is retired. Tyson moves to third on the play. Big opportunity for Evan Shoffett stepping to the plate. He walked and scored his first time up. That was back in the second inning. Now he bats with one on, 2 out here in the third inning. Here's the first pitch. Shoffett takes it for a strike. Count 0-1 on the left fielder. Winters fires. Shoffett takes 1-1. Shoffett watches it on the opposite side of the plate. You won't find a more patient hitter in the Nighthawk lineup than Evan Shoffett. 48 walks this season. He broke the single season record back in Game 1 with 4. Count 3-1 on the left fielder. Here's the pitch, and there's a drive. Foul ball. In foul territory, it's reeled in, and down go the Nighthawks here in the third inning. We've played 3. Nighthawks lead 2-1. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We head to the top of the fourth inning here in game number 2. NPC holding on to a 2-1 lead in what has been a pretty good ball game so far against the Carl Albert State College Vikings today. Miles Anderson with 5 strikeouts through 3 innings takes the hill once again, and he will face off against the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Carl Albert State. That's Kent Carlisle, Reed Carroll, and Connor Wyatt for the Vikings. Kent Carlisle steps in, the first baseman 0 for 1 today. He's hit by the first pitch thrown to him, and there will be a leadoff man on for Carl Albert. The potential tying run aboard for the Vikings. So Carlisle's on first. That brings up the shortstop Reed Carroll. He's 1 for 1 with a double today. And he'll look to try to bat around the equalizing run in this one. Stormy clouds making their way into central Arkansas today. We have inclement weather in the forecast. We'll keep you updated if we expect any delays, but it's smooth sailing. Business as usual as we push on here in the fourth inning. Anderson throws to Minjarez. Minjarez down low, makes the tag. He's out. Earlier this season, Jesus Minjarez broke the single-season RCS record. That's runners caught stealing. And a young man behind the plate that continues to get better year after year. It's really hard to steal on 2-4. So Carlisle is down. The bases are empty. There's a smack as that one heads towards left field and sails over the wall. It's gone. Reed Carroll goes yard. He will tie the game with a solo home run. It's 2-2. Just off camera, the Vikings celebrate evening up the game on their third hit of the game. Next up for the Vikings, the catcher, number 5, Connor Wyatt. Wyatt walked his first time up, looking to keep the motivation and the momentum going here in the fourth inning. And let's see how Anderson responds after allowing the game-tying home run. Strike 1 to Wyatt on the first pitch he sees. Pitch number 2, popped up. Into the field of play, shallow right field, calling for the ball, D'Angelo Hinojosa. He makes the play, 2 away. Just about an hour into game number 2 today. We're here in the top of the fourth inning from Majestic Park in Hot Springs. We're glad to have you with us. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for today. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from on the broadcast, who you're here to see. We'd love to give you a shout out today. Stepping into the box, Isaac Sizemore, the third baseman for Carl Albert State College. He struck out his first time up and is looking to try to keep the fourth inning alive for Carl Albert. The 1-0 delivery down the middle, that evens the score, 1 apiece on a laser from Miles Anderson from the hill. 1-1 pitch on its way. A little too hard and sails off the mark, 2-1. Anderson delivers that one right down the middle. It's 2-2. Twos on the board for the Vikings here in the top of the fourth inning. Anderson's going to hit the batter. It's the second hit batter of the inning. And that's going to bring out the top of the lineup for the Vikings. Trey Michael will make his way to home plate. The center fielder is 1 for 2 today. Had a single and a run scored back in the first inning. Going to look for a little bit of revenge after he flew out to Evan Shoffett in the second. The man aboard is Isaac Sizemore on first base. Michael at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat is at the shoulders or above, 1-0. Anderson able to battle back and even the score with that pitch there, 1-1. Sophomore checks the runner over at first base. Michael threatens to go. That ball get away from Manjarrez. Blocked it with his body, kept it in front of the plate. We've seen Jesus throw out one batter already this inning. The 2-1 swung through for strike two. Anderson threw one right at the shoulders, a little off-speed offering. Got the batter looking, 2-2. Kept him guessing, I should say. Anderson has struck out a batter in each of the first 3 innings of the ball game. He needs one here in the fourth. It'd be his 6th of the game. The 2-2. Outside corner, couldn't get it. Count goes full on Trey Michael. No breeze blowing here at the ballpark. Payoff pitch is drilled out towards right field directly to Josh Beasley. He makes the grab. Down go the Vikings in the top of the fourth inning. We'll head to the bottom of the inning where the Nighthawks come to bat and look to regain the lead, tied 2-2. We're back after this on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The Nighthawks come to bat. Leading off will be the right fielder, Josh Beasley, the man from down under, Sydney, Australia, making a great play out in right field to end the top of the fourth inning. Like we said, he hit a grand slam in Game 1 and was kind of the offensive hero in that game as the Nighthawks went on to win 15-11 and looking to get a little bit more firepower to the offense here with the game tied at 2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Facing off against number 27, Matthew Winters on the hill for National Park College. Quickly a 3-0 count on the right fielder, Beasley. Next pitch on its way. That's ball 4. Excuse me, the count is now 3-1 on Josh Beasley. He'll pop that one up into foul territory. Is there a play to be made over at third? Yes, there is. The catch is made by Sizemore. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Next up for the Nighthawks, Eli Hutcherson, the sophomore from Cabot, with an RBI double back in the 2nd inning. That gave the Nighthawks the lead then. They'd love to help spark the offense here and help them get the lead back. First pitch from Winters, high above the shoulders, ball 1. Second pitch of the at-bat misses its mark, 2-0 on the Nighthawk third baseman. Hutcherson connects on that one, pops it up out in the right field. Sagely sails underneath and makes the grab. There's 2 outs here in the 4th. The last hope for the Nighthawks here this inning will be the catcher, Jesus Minjarez. 2-4 flew out to right field his first time up. That was back in the 2nd inning. He'll step in against Matthew Winters. To the front of the batter's box we go. Minjarez stands ready to rock. First pitch of the at-bat, right down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1, Minjarez swings to the fences, ends up with the backstop. Count is 0-2. Winters looking to retire the Nighthawks. 1-2-3 for the first time this ball game. Count is 0-2 on the Nighthawk catcher. Here's the pitch. On the outside, that's ball 1. The next offering bounces in front of Jesus Minjarez, getting away. And it brings the count even 2 apiece. .59 pitches today for Matthew Winters of Carl Albert State College. 2s on the board for the Nighthawks here in the 4th. No base runners as Minjarez looks for the 3rd hit of the ball game for NPC. The 2-2 sails away. The count is full. Payoff pitch from Winters. It's going to get behind Minjarez. It'll be a 2-out walk. Next up for the Nighthawks, the center fielder, Hunter Gwill. Gwill walked his first time up today. The first pitch Gwill sees is drilled out towards right center field. That ball gets down all the way to the warning track. Minjarez is being wheeled around third, and he'll get the stop sign as the throw comes in on a laser from the outfielder Sagely. A 2-out double for Hunter Gwill. Back-to-back base runners for National Park College. That brings up the top of the lineup. It's Bryson Selye making his way to home plate for the boys in blue. Selye has popped out to center field not once but twice today, and he's looking to give his team the lead on one swing here. First pitch of the at-bat taken at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 offering, that one gets away. Selye does not chase. 1-1. Winters fires a foul ball. Selye jammed at home plate. Down in the count, 1-2. Runner on second is Gwill. Runner on third, Minjarez. The 1-2 offering. A liner to short, scooped up. Will the throw get to first in time? No, it's off the bag. 1 run scores. Here comes Quill. 2 runs score. And the Nighthawks will double up the Vikings here in the 4th inning. It's 4-2. Cellier stands safely at first base. I believe that's going to be ruled an error. As Minjarez and Quill both score on the play, Cameron Tyson comes to the plate. Nighthawks have some breathing room in the lead. Here's a ground ball to third. The throw to second, in time, and down go the Nighthawks. The damage is done. A 2-run lead for National Park College. We head to the 5th inning, and PC up on top, 4-2. Nighthawk baseball continues after this on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
We head to the top of the 5th inning here at the ballpark. Miles Anderson back on the hill for National Park College, and maybe breathing a little bit easier here in the 5th inning with the Nighthawks leading 4-2. It was a throwing error at shortstop by Carroll, allowing 2 Nighthawk runs to come across. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Minjarez and Quill both scored to double up the Vikings, and that's where we stand here in the top of the 5th inning. Nighthawks have put 3 of its 4 homecoming games in the books today and have been victorious in all 3, looking for the homecoming sweep, baseball and softball, if they can take care of business here in game number 2 against the Vikings. Count is 1-1 as we resume play here in the top of the 5th inning. It's Preston Curtis leading things off for the Vikings. The left fielder has struck out twice in today's game. The Vikings feel they're back against the wall here. First pitch there, grounder to Eli Hutcherson. He throws across the field and finds Cam Tyson for the first out of the inning. We talked about the Region 2 standings and how the Nighthawks entered today's series half a game back. The team that's clinging on to their postseason hopes is this Vikings team right here. Carl Albert State coming into today's games were 15-29, 8-16 overall. They've since dropped to 8-17, in which NPC is now tied for that postseason position, the 7 hole in Region 2 play. The Nighthawks could potentially move up. In the standings, but they need the win here. But with games on the horizon, it's not unheard of to see this team hit as maybe as high as the 6th or the 5th seed in Region 2 play. But they got to keep the W's coming. There's a swing and a miss as the left fielder Curtis goes down, or excuse me, Sagely goes down. That is strikeout number 6 for Miles Anderson today. Zach Burns steps in for the Vikings. He's walked and doubled in today's game. There are 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Quick work so far from Miles Anderson and NPC. First pitch of the at-bat sails away, ball 1. The 1-0 offering straight down the middle as Anderson finds his mark. Count is even, 1-1. A swing and a miss. Burns behind in the count, 1-2. And we've got something going on here down in the field with the coach for the Vikings. This is head coach Paul Pulley for Carl Albert State College. It feels like tempers are high here in this one.
Hey, y'all two, go. Bailey, go. Both of them, we're not doing it. Both go. You go to the dugout. No, you're going to the dugout, and he's going to the dugout. We're not going to have anybody back here since we can't play baseball without being done, all right? So go. Go to the dugout.
It looks like we've had some fans in the stands tossed. And we'll resume baseball here. But the head coach for Carl Albert State College coming out of the dugout, coming all the way back behind home plate. And now Coach Rich Thompson is out. Let's see if we can get him here on our third base cam. We can't. And we'll resume play here. So as we resume play, Zach Burns remains at the plate for Carl Albert State College. With 2 outs, Anderson fires that one. Down the middle, catch in the corner for a strike. Count moves to, that should be strike 3, and it is. Anderson picks up the K. 7 strikeouts today for the sophomore, and down go the Vikings in the top of the 5th inning. We head to the bottom of the inning. Tempers flaring here at the ballpark. National Park leading 4-2.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community.
Bottom of the 5th inning here at the ballpark. Game 2 moving along well here in this one. It's been a close one for the most part. National Park leading Carl Albert State 4-2. The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the inning. Leading things off, Dayton Bassett for the home team. Bassett is 1 for 2 today. A fly out to right and a solo home run. Facing off against Matthew Winters. Pitch number 1 on the outside. Ball 1. We're going to foul ball 1-1. Winters wheels and deals on the outside corner. Can't get his mark. It's 2-1. And we've got the game called again.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Hey, y'all, shut your mouth too, or you're going to.
Things getting heated here between the fans. We've had multiple fans relocated, not removed from the ballpark, as Dayton Bassett sends that one out for some car dodgeball and nearly connects with the Carl Albert bus. Count is 2-2. Here's the pitch, and Bassett drives that one out to center field. It's going to hang in the air, stay in the ballpark. Sailing underneath it is Michael out in center field. One away. Next up, D'Angelo Hinojosa for NPC. Hinojosa is 0 for 2 today. Hinojosa steps in against Matthew Winters. 1 out in the inning. He'll take that one down near the feet. Ball 1. Another pitch sailing in. It's a quick 2-0 pitch. Following their sweep of Carl Albert State College, Nighthawks softball has moved their way into the stands here, cheering on their baseball counterparts as the 2-0 drops in low for 3-0 on D'Lo. Hinojosa threatening a 1-out walk. Here's the pitch from Winters. It's ball 4 on consecutive pitches. Hinojosa down to first. So there will be a man aboard with 1 out. Here comes Evan Shoffett. Shoffett popped up to third base his last time up. He has a walk and a run scored today. And he's all smiles as he makes his way to the left-handed batter's box. Rain beginning to fall here at Majestic Park. A light rain. We'll see how it increases in intensity over the final 4 innings of the ball game. That pitch reeled in the dirt. Honestly, it's a good job by Wyatt to keep it in front of him. Count is 1-0 on Shoffett. Now all the fans that have been relocated have to go back under the grandstand with it starting to rain. We'll see how that shapes out. Count is 2-0. Shoffett stands tall, ready to rock. Here's the pitch, down on the outside, low, 3-0. 7 consecutive balls thrown by Winters. And Shoffett looking to add another walk to his career lead. There's a strike down the middle. The 3-1 taken high, ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued here in the 5th inning. Hinojosa moves to second. Shoffett goes to first. Here comes Josh Beasley. Beasley is 0 for 2 here in game number 2. And we'll have a meeting on the mound as Matthew Winters' day may be done. We have activity in the Carl Albert bullpen. It looks like it's just going to be a mound visit, but we have activity. We believe a new pitcher will be on his way soon. (4-2) National Park College. As rain begins to fall a little bit heavier here at the ballpark. Back in action as Josh Beasley steps into the box, awaiting the first pitch of the at-bat. Runners on first and second for National Park College as the skies open up here at Majestic Park. First pitch of the at-bat, sails away, gets away. No, excuse me, Wyatt able to jump and retrieve the ball. What a grab by the Viking catcher. I think everybody in the ballpark was impressed with that one as well. So the count's 1-0 on Beasley. Winters fires a swing and a miss by Beasley. We'll pause for a moment as we adjust our crowd mic. One moment. Back in action, 2-1 on Josh Beasley at the plate for National Park College. We apologize for the delay. The crowd mic is indeed not waterproof, but we got it covered. That one sinks in low. Good eye by Beasley. Below the knees, it's 3-1 on the Nighthawk right fielder, as NPC now threatens to walk 3 times consecutively and load the bases with one away. Here's the pitch, and there's a foul ball by Beasley. That'll bring the count full as he jams himself. Beasley trying to get on base for the first time here in Game 2. The count is full on Beasley. Payoff pitch on its way, and that one is connected. Grabbed by the shortstop. The force out is at third, and D'Angelo Hinojosa comes up limping. 2 down as Hinojosa will be assessed by Mark Wyatt in the Nighthawk dugout. We'll try to get you a update on Hinojosa as time allows. So Beasley safe at first on the fielder's choice. The lead runner Hinojosa out at third. There's 2 down. Shoffett moves to second on the play. Here comes Eli Hutcherson. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. Rain beginning to lessen a little bit as that one gets through the glove over at third. They're going to wheel Shoffett around. Shoffett is going to come right on in. A score standing up. It's 5-2. Once again, Eli Hutcherson comes up big. And the Nighthawks may have gotten a big break off of an error over at third base. We'll see how it's scored here in a moment. But one thing's for certain, Evan Shoffett came in for the 5th run of the ball game. That sends up Jesus Minjarez. Winters fires pitch number 1. It's a ball. Hutcherson's hit is ruled an error at third base. He stands on first with Josh Beasley now on second for NPC. The next pitch bounces low, nearly hits Minjarez as he backs away from it for a 2-0 count. Got our crowd mic back online here at the ballpark. Count is 2-0 on Minjarez. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. Winters fires, reeled in by Wyatt. It's ball 3. Should the inning continue, it's Hunter Gwill standing on deck for Nighthawk Nation. The Nighthawks feel like they have a big opportunity to try to blow this game open here in the 5th inning. The 3-0. Strike 1. Minjarez expected to take on that pitch, of course. He steps back into the batter's box, ready to battle against Matthew Winters. Hutcherson on first, Beasley on second. The pitch, strike 2. Minjarez trying to keep the 5th inning alive for NPC. Payoff pitch fouled away. The rain easing up considerably here at the ballpark. But perhaps a taste of what's expected to come later in the evening. The count is full, 2 outs, 2 on. Winters fires, Minjarez heads to first. The third walk of the inning. Hunter Gwill comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Hutcherson to second, Beasley to third. Gwill has reached base each time he's come to the bat. He's walked, doubled, and scored in today's game. The center fielder from Bentonville steps in. First pitch, Gwill takes it for strike one. The 7th batter of this inning for National Park College, Hunter Gwill. Count 0-1, takes that near the shoestrings, 1-1. Winters lines and fires. Ball 2. We've got activity in the Viking bullpen. Have a feeling that this may be a crucial at-bat for the pitcher. Ground ball over to third. Throw to second. In time. Down go the Nighthawks in the bottom of the 5th inning. They add a run, extend their lead, 5-2. We head to the 6th inning. Carl Albert coming to bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rose above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
We head to the top of the 6th inning here from the ballpark. National Park leading 5-2 over the Vikings of Carl Albert State College. A pretty critical series in terms of NJCAA Region 2 postseason push as the regular season comes to a conclusion. Not pretty far out, 2 weeks away from determining who the postseason contenders will be. Miles Anderson, a great day on the hill for National Park College. 7 strikeouts through 5 innings. And here in the 6th inning, he'll go to battle against the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, starting with Chance Noah. Noah struggled at the plate to find hits so far today. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Anderson with a quick 2-0 count on Noah here in the 6th inning. Glad to have you with us on the live stream. Love to give you a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We're just glad you're spending your Thursday with us. Count is 3-0 on Chance Noah to begin the top of the 6th inning for Carl Albert. Anderson fires down the middle, can't get his mark. It's ball 4 on consecutive pitches. Noah heads to first. He'll reach base for the first time in game 2. Next up for Carl Albert State College will be the first baseman, Kent Carlisle. Carlisle hit by a pitch his last time up. That was back in the 4th inning. Carlisle steps in against Anderson. The Vikings have out-hit the Nighthawks 4-3 in today's game. As Carlisle delivers a base hit out in the center field, it gets behind Quill, and the base runner will take second. As Carlisle will stand up, turn it into a double. Noah moves to third on the play. So just like that, with no outs, Carl Albert puts 2 runners in scoring position, and now the potential tying run comes to the plate in Reed Carroll. Carroll, the last time up, hit a solo home run. He's 2 for 2 today with a round tripper and a double. Noah on third, Carlisle on second. No outs here in the top of the 6th. Anderson looking to help get the Nighthawks out of the jam. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, foul. The count is 0-1. Anderson takes his time. That one bounces in front of home plate. Count is even, 1 apiece. Anderson taking his time. That one bounces in front of the plate there, 2-1. As Reed Carroll looks for something to straighten out here in the top of the 6th inning. Anderson winds and fires right down the middle. This count is even, 2 apiece. With base runners on second and third, Anderson understands the importance of getting the first out here. The 2-2. This count is full. Anderson a deep breath as he turns and makes his way back to the rubber. Count 3-2 on Reed Carroll. Carroll threatening to reach base for the 3rd consecutive time here in game 2. Anderson looking for K number 8. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away into the parking lot. On deck for the Vikings, catcher Connor Wyatt. Still no outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Runners on second and third. Here's the payoff pitch. It is fouled. Out of play. And the at-bat will stay alive. The count remains full. Anderson takes his time. Has the sign from Minjarez, another foul ball induced by the batter, Reed Carroll. The 3-2, Carroll will win the battle. He heads to first with the walk. That's the second one issued by Miles Anderson. We do have activity in the Nighthawk bullpen brewing as the bases become loaded for the Vikings. It's Noah on third, Carlisle on second, Carroll on first. Here comes Connor Wyatt. He's walked and popped up to second base today. Anderson looking to try to shake it off and get it out for his team. First pitch of the at-bat, bounces in front of the plate, ball one. The count is 1-0. Jesus Minjarez reels in a laser, but it's not in the strike zone. 2-0. Miles Anderson up to 105 pitches in today's game. (2-0) right down the middle as Anderson finds the sweet spot. 44 trying to battle back, 2-1. A swing and a miss for strike two. That's a confidence pitch right there for Miles Anderson. As he shows everyone in the ballpark that there is still gas in the tank. The 2-2. Down the middle, almost got him. It'll be ball three, and the count is full yet again. The count is 3-2. The payoff pitch looking for out number one. It's popped up. It's going to be an infield fly is the call. The batter is out. So even if Cameron Tyson doesn't catch it, it's still an out for the batter. Wyatt down for the first out. Next up for the Vikings, Isaac Sizemore. And I believe that may be it for Miles Anderson today. Let's see. Oh, we're going to replace D'Angelo Hinojosa at second. Excuse me. It's John Satterfield coming in for NPC. Haven't seen Satterfield out in the bases in a while. The sophomore from Little Rock, Arkansas, steps in. Earlier in the game, we saw Hinojosa go down with an apparent injury while running the bases. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Carl Albert. Stepping in for Isaac Sizemore will be Zach Esquivel. Batting in the number 9 spot for Carl Albert State College. Esquivel bats .313 this season. 26 hits, 9 runs scored, 16 RBI, has a couple of homers. With one out and the base is loaded, he's going to try to make waves on this scoreboard. There's a smack out to right field. Josh Beasley runs in, makes the grab. And there will be no play at home plate. We've got runners doubled up. Minjarez throws back to second. And now there's going to be a rundown. Tagged out. It's a double play. And the Nighthawks end the threat. No runs across in the 6th. High fives for everyone for Miles Anderson. We go to the bottom of the inning. 5-2 National Park College. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rose above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We head to the bottom of the sixth inning after an impressive defensive double play by National Park College. The batter flying out to Josh Beasley in right field, and then the throw in on taking advantage of a base running error by the Vikings. Carlisle goes down for the third out of the inning, and NPC takes a bases loaded situation and leaves with no runs across for the Vikings in the sixth. So once again, it was Esquivel popping out to right field for the second out. Carlisle was heading for third, expecting Chance Noah to tag up and score. But the laser coming in from Josh Beasley in right put everything in flux. And Carlisle was not able to recover on the base paths in time. Nighthawks have just 3 hits today, but lead 5-2. They've scored 1 apiece in the first, second, and fifth, 2 in the fourth. Bryson Sellier leads things off as we go back to the top of the lineup here in the sixth. Sellier reached his last time up on an error in the fourth. They'll look to get things started off here in the sixth inning. Great crowd remains on hand here at the ballpark. Happy homecoming to all of Nighthawk Nation out there. First pitch of the at-bat outside, ball 1. The new pitcher for Carl Albert State College is number 23, Logan Taylor. That pitch sailing in, that's strike 2, excuse me, on Bryson Sellier. The 1-1 sails away from Taylor. Logan Taylor makes his 8th appearance of the season. He's 0-2 this season. He has a 12.08 ERA, 12 strikeouts to his name. The freshman lefty facing off against the top of the lineup and Bryson Sellier. The count is 2-1. Sellier smacks that one on a 2-hopper to shortstop. The throw to first in time, 1 away. Next up for National Park College, Cameron Tyson. Tyson still looking for his first hit of today's game. He reached base in the third inning on a walk, but nothing since then. He'll bat with 1 out and nobody on here in the bottom of the sixth. NPC clinging to a 3-run lead. The rain continuing to hold off here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. And we'll see if it can get the Nighthawks across the finish line. An off-speed offering. Drops in for a ball from Logan Taylor. Count is 1-0 on Tyson. The next pitch is drilled out towards center field. That's going to hang in the air just enough to stay in the park. It's reeled in by Michael out in center field. 2 down here in the sixth inning. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, it's Dayton Bassett. Bassett started the scoring for National Park College back in the first inning with a solo home run. He's popped out twice since then, once to right, once to center. He'd love to go the distance yet again and get some insurance run for the boys in blue. Taylor has his pitch from Wyatt behind home plate. First pitch bounces low at the knees. Ball 1. Since coming in for Matthew Winters, Logan Taylor looking to try to retire the Nighthawks in order. 1-2-3. There's a swing and a miss for Dayton Bassett. He was looking to repeat history with a home run. Count is 1-1 on Bassett. The next pitch, grounded foul down the third baseline, headed toward the Nighthawk dugout. As the lights come on here at Babe Ruth Field. Count 1-2 on Dayton Bassett, the designated hitter. Taylor winds and fires. The 1-2 gets away. 2s on the board for National Park College. Bassett watches that one drop in high. Ball 3. The count is full as he threatens to reach base for the second time here in game 2. Taylor looking to take out the Nighthawks, looking for his first strikeout. Payoff pitch, ball 4. Bassett will take his base. He trots down to first base. And that'll bring up John Satterfield for NPC. Satterfield replacing D'Angelo Hinojosa, who left with an apparent injury in today's game. No update on D'Lo's status at this time. Satterfield steps in with 2 outs. Runner on first in Dayton Bassett. First pitch, ball 1 for 2-7. Logan Taylor checks the runner. Pitch coming its way home. Satterfield, good eye, watches it for ball 2. Taylor fires. Satterfield takes. It's strike 1. John Satterfield batting .246 this season with 15 hits, 16 runs scored. He has 13 walks this year. And has no issues with taking another one here with 2 down. The Nighthawks want base runners to try to pad this 3-run lead. Evan Shoffett standing on deck. The 3-1 is popped up. That is a playable ball. And it's going to be dropped. In fair territory, Satterfield's going to be safe. And that's why you run him out. Dayton Bassett makes his way to third on the play. It's an error. And Evan Shoffett comes in with runners on the corners. Looking to drive in Bassett, maybe even Satterfield with 2 away. Shoffett with 2 walks and 2 runs scored in this ball game. He has a whopping 6 walks in the series. Throw back to first. Satterfield's there. So check the base runner, Dayton Bassett, down at third base. See him there with Coach Rich Thompson. First pitch of the at-bat, taken outside for a ball. Looking for a chase, looking to see what the runners might do. Shoffett with a 1-0 count. Taylor throws that one below the knees. It's 2-0 on Evan Shoffett. Mr. Patience at the plate. If there's anybody that knows how to take a pitch, it's number 4. He'll take one there. It's in the strike zone, though. It's 2-1. Taylor winds and fires, and there's a foul ball. So Shoffett even in the count, 2-2. 2 on, 2 out. Twos on the board for Nighthawk Nation. Here's the pitch. Shoffett watches it in the dirt. It's ball 3. And if we assume that Shoffett walks here, like he seemingly tends to always do, it's Josh Beasley awaiting on deck. Beasley did big things with the bases loaded back in game 1. There's a connection up the middle. Shoffett swings, and everybody's going to be safe on the play. A run will score. It's 6-2. I'll be honest, even I was impressed with that hit by Evan Shoffett. I expected him to take and load the bases, but Shoffett saw a pitch to drive and he took it. It results in an RBI. Coming in to score Dayton Bassett. Satterfield on second, Shoffett on first. Here comes Josh Beasley. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the 5th inning. The Nighthawks now lead by 4, 6-2. 5 hits apiece for the Nighthawks and the Vikings. Beasley takes pitch number 1 for strike number 1. Beasley with a couple of pop-ups, reaching on a fielder's choice. Looking for a big hit here. One swing could drive in Satterfield from second. The 0-1 offering taken high above the helmet, 1-1. The 6th Nighthawk batter in the 6th inning, Josh Beasley. Taylor checks the runner, fires that one in high. A little lob over the head of Beasley, 2-1. The count is 2-1. Taylor winds and fires at the knees. That's strike 2. And once again, the Vikings are a strike away of getting out of the 6th inning. 2-2. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch, Beasley fouls it down towards the Viking dugout. Number 40 stays alive at the plate. Looking to add more runs to the scoreboard. NPC has scored in every inning except the 3rd. The 2-2, Beasley drives it up the middle, scooped up by the shortstop. They flip to second. They retire the Nighthawks in the 6th inning. 6-2, NPC. We head to the 7th. Nighthawks with the lead against Carl Albert State. The Vikings come to bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. National Park College leading 6-2 here on the Nighthawk Network. Glad to have you with us. Jacob Claiborne is the new pitcher for National Park College. Claiborne wearing number 12 in today's game. The wind and rain starting to make its way into Garland County as we check the radar. And we're hoping that we can get the last 3 innings in the books before the skies fall out once again. Jacob Claiborne making his 3rd appearance of the season. He's yet to record a decision this season. He's got a 0 ERA, though, with just 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. And Claiborne takes the hill here in the top of the 7th inning. He'll face off against the top of the order for Carl Albert State College. And what a day it's been for Miles Anderson. 7 strikeouts and 6 innings of work, allowing just 2 runs. And Hunter Quill dives and makes the play out in center field. An amazing grab. There's 1 out here in the 7th inning. Lots of cheers coming from the Nighthawks as Hunter Gwill makes a Sports Center-worthy play out in center, diving head first to make the grab, and that retires Trey Michael. Next up for the Vikings, Preston Curtis. He's 0 for 3 today, has a couple of strikeouts to his name. The left fielder stepping in against Jacob Claiborne. First pitch he sees, a grounder over to Eli Hutcherson at third. He makes the scoop over to Tyson. One pitch, one out. There's two down here in the 7th inning. Next up for the Vikings here in the 7th, the right fielder, Colton Sagely. Sagely is also 0 for 3 today. Has a strikeout and a couple of pop-ups to his name today. And he'll look for his first hit here as the Vikings try to upend a 4-run deficit as we enter the later stages of this ball game. Claiborne fires one in, a slider for strike one. A well-placed pitch by Jesus Minjarez behind the plate as well. Claiborne wheels and deals. There's another offering. That one out towards right field, and it is trending, fair. That's a fair ball all the way out to the corner, scooped up by Beasley as Sagely will stand up with a 2-out double and just a perfectly placed ball down on the right field line. Had to have it by about an inch. So Sagely is aboard in scoring position with 2 down. Next up for the Vikings is the second baseman, Zach Burns. Burns has reached base twice today, has a walk and a double to his name. He struck out to end the 5th inning his last time up. Claiborne takes his time, wipes the sweat from his brow as he goes to battle against Burns here with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on the inside corner. Couldn't get his mark, ball 1. Claiborne fires another one in there, slides away, 2-0. The next pitch is drilled out towards second base. That one's going to get down into right field. It gets off the glove of Beasley, and a run's going to score. Coming in for the Vikings will be Colton Sagely at 6-3. We've seen great plays by Beasley out there. We know he's got the arm, and you can see him beating himself up out there after that play. Let's see how the Nighthawks respond defensively after allowing the run across. The lead cut down to 3. Burns the runner on first. Next up for the Vikings is Chance Noah. He walked his last time up. He struck out twice today. With 2 outs and 1 on, he bats against Jacob Claiborne. Pitch number 1 is strike number 1. Down the middle from Claiborne. Claiborne keeping a close eye on the runner, Burns. Next pitch comes in. That one gets away from Minjarez. Taking off for second, Zach Burns. He's there. Burns contemplates going for 3. He'll hold up at 2. Chance Noah digs back into the batter's box. Count is 0-1 at the plate. Claiborne watches the runner, fires that one in at the knees. No, ball 1. The next pitch from Claiborne gets away. It's saved by Jesus Minjarez to keep the runner at bay. It's 3-1 on the batter, Chance Noah. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. Headed out towards right field. Beasley with the sprint. He'll make the grab, and that will retire the Vikings in the 7th inning. They get 1 run across. It's a 3-run ball game. The Nighthawks come to bat. It's time to stretch here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We've reached the bottom of the 7th inning here in game number 2. A doubleheader between National Park College and Carl Albert State College. The Nighthawks going for the series sweep over the Vikings. Looking for win number 9 in Region 2 play. Leading things off for the home team, Eli Hutcherson. As we finish our stretch, Nighthawks lead by 3, 6-3, but out hit by the Vikings 7-5. First pitch in from Logan Taylor, ball 1. Hutcherson has reached base twice today, an RBI double in the second. He reached on an error in the 5th. He'll take pitch number 2 for strike number 1. The count is even, 1 apiece. Hutcherson, Minjarez, and Gwill, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, all due up here in the 7th inning. As Taylor fires that one in and induces the foul ball into the parking lot. Our favorite secondary game at the ballpark, card dodgeball, has been relatively quiet today here at Majestic Park. I guess that's a good thing. Count 1-2 as Logan Taylor wheels and deals. Hutcherson watches it go on the outside. One of the biggest off-speed breaking balls you'll see. It's 2-2. Hutcherson looking to get on base here. The pitch down around the knees. There's strike 3. Down goes Hutcherson looking. And be Logan Taylor's first strikeout of the ball game. There's one away here in the 7th inning. That brings up Jesus Minjarez. Not a bad day for 24. He's walked twice, scored once. The veteran catcher makes his way to the plate. He'll step in against Logan Taylor. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat as Taylor winds, and Minjarez ducks out of the way, but it's called strike 1. The 0-1 swung through for strike 2 as Minjarez was looking for an extra base hit. Logan Taylor in his zone from the pitcher's mound here in the 7th inning. Count is 0-2 on Minjarez. That one connected down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. All the way to the corner. Minjarez turns and heads for second. He was swinging for an extra base hit. I guess he got one. That's a 1-out double here in the 7th inning. Minjarez reaches base for the 3rd consecutive at-bat. That brings up Hunter Gwill. Gwill has walked, doubled, and scored in today's game. He grounded out his last time up to shortstop. He bats with the runner in scoring position, though, with Jesus Minjarez on second. 1 out with the top of the lineup due up next. Gwill steps in against Taylor. Healthy lead at second for Jesus Minjarez. Pitch number 1 drops in for strike 1. The count is 0-1. Taylor takes his time, has the sign from Wyatt. And Gwill fouls that one into the parking lot. Up over the first step building. Count is 0-2 on Hunter Gwill. Taylor looking for his second strikeout of the inning. The 0-2 on its way, gets away. But Wyatt with a great arm grabs it, and prevents it from being a pass ball. The count is 1-2 on Gwill. And there's a connection out towards right field. That one sails out, and it is caught. Reeled in by Sagely for the second out of the inning. 2 down, back to the top of the order we go. It's Bryson Selye. Hitless in 4 at-bats so far today. He has reached base once on an error. But he'd love nothing more than to bring in Jesus Manjarez from second, make it a 7-3 game. 2-5 steps into the box. The freshman from Texas looking to add to NPC's lead. First pitch, Selye grounds that one over to first. Scooped up, stepping on the bag. Down go the Nighthawks in the 7th inning. They'll strand 1. They lead by 3. We'll head to the 8th inning. Carl Albert comes to bat in a 6-3 game. That's next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Top of the 8th inning, National Park College leading 6-3. The Vikings have their back against the wall. They need 3 runs with 6 outs to get them in order to try to avoid the sweep here in this critical NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader. Jacob Claiborne remains on the mound for the home team, National Park College. A great outing, relieving Miles Anderson at the beginning of the 7th inning for National Park College. Claiborne allowing 2 base runners, but shutting them down on 2 pop-ups and a ground out. He'll try to protect a 3-run lead here. Due up for the Vikings in the 8th inning. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Kent Carlisle, Reed Carroll, and Connor Wyatt, the catcher. Starting things off is Kent Carlisle. He reached base. His past 2 at-bats, hit by a pitch in the 4th, reaching in the 6th as well. He'll face off against Jacob Claiborne for the first time today. Claiborne readies the first pitch of the at-bat. It's on its way, and it gets away. Be ball 1 on Kent Carlisle. The next pitch slides on in. That'll even the score. 1-1 as Claiborne gets the middle of the strike zone. Down below the knees, 2-1. A good eye by Kent Carlisle, who stays ahead in the count. The first baseman looking to start something off here. Keep the runs flowing. Another outside pitch from Claiborne, 3-1. Claiborne deals, it gets away, it's ball 4. Carlisle, the leadoff walk for Carl Albert State. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Reed Carroll. Carroll has been a tough out for National Park College in today's game. He has a walk, a double, and a home run. And a big batter to have here. Down 3 when you need base runners and runs in the 8th. Be a big opportunity for Claiborne to shut down the on-base streak from Carroll. The first pitch of the at-bat, in for strike 1. A good start for Claiborne. Swing and a miss as Claiborne gets his man looking. Count is 0-2. No outs with the runner on first. Claiborne looking for a strikeout here. It'll be his first of the ball game. Here's the pitch outside. Minjarez able to snag it. So keeps a close eye on the runner, Carlisle. Of course, Carlisle was caught stealing on the base paths earlier in the ball game. Minjarez hasn't forgotten. The count is 1-2, and there's a drive. That one out towards left field. Shoffett running, and this one is gone. A 2-run home run. Carroll does it again, and that's going to make it a 6-5 ball game. Scoring on the play is Carlisle. Here comes Carroll. It's a 1-run ball game. Here comes Coach Rich Thompson for National Park College. That may be it for Jacob Claiborne. A rough start to the 8th inning for National Park College. A walk and then a 2-run home run. That'll be it for Jacob Claiborne today. New pitcher coming in for NPC. We'll have him in a moment. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the 8th inning here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The new pitcher for National Park College is none other than starter Eli Hutcherson. He'll move in from third base to take the hill. It's a great move by head coach Rich Thompson. When you take a look at the remaining games on the schedule and where the Nighthawks sit in Region 2 play, they can't afford to let any lead, any game get away from them. Every game feels like a must-win in the upcoming series, including this one. He's got a lot of confidence in number 10, the sophomore Cabot Panther, the former Cabot Panther, I should say. As Hutcherson looks to come in and close the door, he'd be in line for the save for National Park College. 6-5, it's been a strong start to the 8th inning for Carlisle State. Kent Carlisle led off with a walk. Reed Carroll blasted him home with his second home run of the game, a 2-run bomb. As Hutcherson continues his warm-ups here. Next up for the Vikings will be the catcher, Connor Wyatt. Wyatt is hitless in today's game. That'd be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here. There's still no outs here in the 8th inning. But going against the next 3 batters, given what they've done in this game, feels like a favorable start for Eli Hutcherson to try to get some outs and stop the bleeding here. So we're ready for baseball. Connor Wyatt steps in. The Nighthawks stand ready to rock. First pitch of the at-bat. Comebacker to the pitcher. Hutcherson reels it in, throws it to Tyson. 1 pitch, 1 out. What a snag by Eli. And that'll help alleviate some of the pressure here in the 8th inning. There's a pitch out and a foul ball. For the next batter, I believe it's Isaac Sizemore. For Carl Albert, no, excuse me, it will be a pinch hitter. It's Zach Esquivel. As Esquivel takes that one down the middle, it's 0-2. So Hutcherson wheeling and dealing. Gets the one out on the one pitch. Now it's 2 strikes in a row. So he looks to shut down Carl Albert State in the 8th. Looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. There's a ground ball over to Cam Tyson. An easy scoop, easy step, 2 down. It's back to the top of the lineup for the Vikings. Trey Michael steps to the plate. He is 1 for 4 today, a single and a run scored dating back to the first inning. He's popped up to left field, right field, and center field in today's game. He has the power to tie this game with one swing. Hutcherson fires on the outside corner. Yes, strike 1. The 0-1 offering, a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Nighthawks are 1 strike away of heading back to the batter's box and the bottom of the 8th inning. Hutcherson fires, and there's a ground ball. A slow roller scooped up by Satterfield. Throw to first. No, it's dropped by Tyson. And that will be a base runner aboard with 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Tyson had it in his glove. It popped right out. And new life for the Vikings as Michael represents the tying run. Next up is Preston Curtis, the left fielder. Curtis 0 for 4 today, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts to third base. He's looking to make good on the day with a big hit here. 2 outs, runner on first is Michael. Hutcherson looking to strand 1. First pitch of the at-bat, that is a fair ball. Picked up by Jesus Minjarez. Tyson with the scoop. 3 down here in the 8th. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Hutcherson comes in and prevents the Vikings from scoring. It's 6-5 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Nighthawks bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Logan Taylor takes the hill once again for Carl Albert State College as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. NPC holding on to a 6-5 lead, and it feels ever so close here in game number 2. And what is undoubtedly a must-win game for National Park College if they want to move in and hold on to a postseason spot. Still some games to go. It doesn't clinch anything. But the Nighthawks want to continue winning. They're looking to get hot at the right time, and they believe that time is now. Cameron Tyson leads things off for NPC as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch from Logan Taylor is ball 1 on the sophomore. Tyson's reached base 1 time. Back in the 3rd inning, he walked. Made it all the way to third base, but was left stranded. Looking for a big hit here to start the rally. There's one out in the left field. It's going to be a leadoff single for Cameron Tyson. And another base runner on the board for the home team, National Park College. Dayton Bassett is next. Bassett walked and scored his last time up. That was back in the 6th inning. And how important has that run been now? Carl Albert State College has scored 3 unanswered runs dating back to the 7th inning. Bassett's reached base twice. He's hit a solo home run, had the walk and the run scored back in the 6th like we talked about. He's popped up to the outfield twice. First pitch in, Bassett takes it for strike 1. No outs, runner on first, Cam Tyson. John Satterfield awaits on deck for NPC. Throw back to first, Tyson's fine. Logan Taylor keeping a close eye on Cam Tyson at first. That one sails over Dayton Bassett's head. It's 1-1. The 1-1 offering, Bassett, check swing. He went, strike 2. Now the Nighthawk third baseman will have to swing away. Pitch on its way below the knees. Good eye by DB. It's 2-2. Throw over to first. Tyson not playing any games. So he scoots back in safely. The count is 2-2. Bassett pops it up, headed out towards right field. Trailing in the air. Reeled in. The catch is made by Colton Sagely. One away. A lot of balls out to right field today for National Park College. Sagely has had his work cut out for him, but he's done well. I count 6 fly balls reeled in by Sagely. John Satterfield is next. He reached on an error back in the 6th inning. Looks to get on base again. 1 out in the 8th with Tyson on first. Taylor has the pitch he wants. First pitch on its way, and Satterfield watches it inside for ball 1. The count is 1-0. Tyson with a very small lead at first. Satterfield fouls that one back up off the grandstand. The count is even, 1-1. Tight-knit ball game in this one. Nighthawks led by as many as 4, 6-2. But the Vikings have rallied back late. They've scored 3 in the past 2 innings. To make it a 1-run game, they've out-hit the Nighthawks 8-7. Another toss over to first. Tyson not really threatening to steal. As John Satterfield steps back into the batter's box. The count is 1-1. Here's the pitch towards home, and Satterfield fouls it into the parking lot. The Nighthawks second baseman down in the count, 1-2. '27 will look to straighten it out here. Here's the pitch from Taylor. It sails away, but Wyatt once again does an excellent job of keeping it in the field of play. 2-2 on the good eye by Satterfield. Satterfield's going to drive that one out towards left center field. It hangs in the air and gives just enough time for Trey Meigel to come in and make the play 2 away. And that summons Evan Schaffet to the batter's box. 2 walks, 2 runs scored, and an RBI single. Not a bad day for the left fielder. He steps in with 2 away, 1 on first. The Nighthawks looking for insurance runs. The pressure will certainly be on the Vikings in the top of the ninth, down 1. Taylor looking to keep the Nighthawks off the scoreboard in the 8th. First pitch to Schaffet, out towards center field. Tremigle sails underneath, and we go to the 9th inning. The Vikings trail by 1. It's do or die for Carl Albert State College. The epic conclusion to tonight's game coming up next here on the Nighthawk Network.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We go to the top of the 9th inning. Rain begins to fall here in Hot Springs. A heavy rain for Eli Hutcherson as he stands on the hill. Has all the epic feels of the final act of a great movie in this ball game. What a game it's been. National Park College clinging to a 6-5 lead. Going against the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Carl Albert State College. It's Colton Sagely at the plate. Is down in the count 0-2 to Eli Hutcherson here in the 9th. Hutch looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. That one sails away, but Hutcherson bringing the heat in this one as he's in line to earn his first save of his Nighthawk career. The count 1-2. On its way, Sagely. A ground ball over to third. Scooped up by Dayton Bassett. Throw to first. Tyson digs it out. No, he's off the bag. And the leadoff batter is aboard for Carl Albert State College. Colton Sagely reaches on an infield single, and he represents the potential tying run today. Next up for the Vikings, second baseman Zach Burns. And now a downpour here at the ballpark as that one sails away from Eli Hutcherson. Had to retrieve our crowd mic out of the rain once again. It's not waterproof, but it's all good. Foul ball there as the rain keeps coming here at Majestic Park. You know, on one hand, we made it to the 9th inning before we got here. We'll take it. And there's a foul ball. That's going to put Burns behind in the count, 1-2. No outs here in the top of the 9th inning. The potential tying run is aboard with Colton Sagely, the right fielder, over at first base. Eli Hutcherson gets a mouthful of rainwater. He returns to the rubber for NPC. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Wind blowing in to the grandstand, bringing the water with it. All the fans on the bottom level of Majestic Park scrambling to relocate to higher ground. The count is 2-2. Burns, a slow roller. Down the line, scooped up by Hutcherson. Over to Tyson, one down. But Burns does his job. He moves sagely into scoring position. Standing at second base. Here comes Chance Noah, the designated hitter for Carl Albert. He's reached base one time today. It was a walk. Back in the 6th inning. 1 out, 1 on. Runner on second is Colton Sagely. Can the Vikings rally back? Hutcherson looking to close the door here. First pitch, ball 1. Hutcherson appeared to have maybe lost his grip on the baseball. It's easy to believe at the amount of rain falling right now. The count is 1-0. There's one. A grounder down to second. Satterfield makes the scoop. Tyson makes the play, 2 down. And the Nighthawks are 1 out away of securing the doubleheader sweep today. These two teams travel to Oklahoma and play on Saturday, beginning at 1 o'clock. NPC wants games 1 and 2. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Kent Carlisle takes it for a ball. Carlisle's reached base twice, a walk and a hit by pitch. He scored once. There's ball 2 on the fireball from Hutcherson. We're going to pause for a new baseball. Colton Sagely stands on third base for Carl Albert. Trying to tie this game. The 2-0 swung through for a strike. And a deluge of rain falling here at Majestic Park, the 2-1. That's ball 3. Hutcherson looking to battle back. The next pitch swung through, strike 2. And the Vikings are down to their final strike here in game number 2. Full count, 2 outs. Eli Hutcherson calls for a new baseball. Hutcherson looking to slam the door on a huge win for the Nighthawks. The payoff pitch. It's popped up into the shallow outfield. Cellier makes the play. The Nighthawks win it in the rain at Majestic Park. High fives and handshakes all around. Eli Hutcherson comes in and saves the day for National Park College. Final score in the rain, 6-5. The Nighthawks get the doubleheader sweep here on homecoming and push themselves back into playoff contention in NJCAA Region 2 play. We'll be back to wrap things up. Everyone's celebrating here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs.
If you or a loved one is suffering from hearing loss and looking for life-changing technologies and compassionate care, the Natural Hearing Centers is the place. They truly take the time to build a genuine relationship with you, which makes all the difference in the world.
I love the fact that John's hearing aids have helped him reconnect with family and friends, and it's improved every aspect of his life and mine.
Give Natural Hearing Centers a call today. It will change your life.
Baseball is how I rose above alcohol and drugs.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
A hard-fought ball game comes to a close in game number 2. The Nighthawks hold on to win it 6-5 on an excellent relief outing by Eli Hutcherson to come in and earn his first career save. It was a great pitching performance all around for National Park College. Starting with Miles Anderson, 7 strikeouts in the win for National Park College. Jacob Claiborne coming in with a couple of great innings of work. Hutcherson coming in to record the final few outs and keep the Vikings at bay. The Nighthawks moved to 15-27 overall, but more importantly, 9-17 in Region 2 play. And the Nighthawks putting themselves in a good position. They'll go to Oklahoma on Saturday. They'll take on this very same Viking team in their house. And I'm sure it'll be a great series to watch. The Nighthawks are not back at home until the final home games of the regular season. That's sophomore day, May 4th. That's a Thursday, 2 weeks from today, against University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain. I believe we have 19 sophomores that we're honoring for this ball club that have done tremendous things for improving baseball, college baseball here in the Spa City, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Some of your big leaders for National Park College today. At the plate, Dayton Bassett finishing with a home run, 2-run scored, a walk. Evan Shoffett scoring twice with 2 walks and an RBI single. The Nighthawks weren't super flashy, but they got it done. With timely hitting and great pitching, textbook baseball got the win today, 6-5, your final score. The Nighthawks secured the sweep for both softball and baseball on homecoming on what will be remembered as a great day in Nighthawk athletics history. Nighthawk softball broke the all-time stolen bases record. Nighthawk baseball today with Evan Shoffett broke the single-season walks record. And most importantly, the team improved their standings for postseason play due up in just a couple weeks from now. We're excited to see what the finish line looks like for National Park College. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the broadcast today. Feel free to like, subscribe, and get notified the next time we go live with Nighthawk Athletics here on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next time here on the Nighthawk Network.